All right, so we're in the upkeep phase. Jennifer, what are we going to do?
Well, Kate needs to get to Arkham Asylum to get her sanity back up so she can go through a gate. And so she'll probably go here, and then on next turn, maybe she'll... Well, who knows where a gate will be.
Well, Jen's saying her sanity's been knocked down a bit, so she could go here, and instead of encountering the location, drawing a white card, she could stay there and then get 1 point of sanity back. Or she could spend $2 and completely fill her sanity to its max. So that's what she's going to do. What's Pete going to do?
Pete is going to... He's going to go to Hibbs Roadhouse. Now, he's my fighter, but... he has 3 clue tokens. I don't know. What do you think he should do? He's got no money. He can't buy anything.
Where's Hibbs? What's Hibbs do? I forget.
Right here. It's just a regular.
Yeah.
But there's a clue token. He doesn't have enough movement to get to Independence Square to get 5. Total of 5.
Alright, so I'm not going to do nothing but stand up and move. Now, like I said, unfortunately, Mandy got delayed. She has enough clue tokens to seal gate, but she's got to stay there because of that rapey shadow monster. Damn him. So Daryl's going to pop out first. He's not going to do anything at the gate. He's just going to sit there and wait for Mandy to come out because I'd rather seal a gate if we're going to go throw it.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so I'm not going to change anything. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Let's see. All right, so we're going to movement. Well, that's it, right? That's what we're going to do?
Yeah.
Okay, now we would do any upkeep, which I forgot. For 2 rounds, Daryl has this retainer. So he gets $2. Let's see here. 1, 2, but I got to roll a die. I'm going to backtrack this a little bit, sorry. I forgot all about that retainer. So he has a 3. On a 1, he would have to discard it. So this was the... We'll say this round, okay? 2, he keeps it. I totally forgot about that retainer. Alright, so Daryl is up first. Like I said, we're done that. We would do any upkeep phase things at this point, which I forgot. We would refresh any cards, and then just stats. But we did that. Daryl's going to move, so he's going to pop out a relay, and move in the
here you go.
The gate. Now we place this exploration marker under him. And what that means is, he went through the other world, popped out. He explored the other worlds to try and close this gate. Kind of gets an understanding of what's going on with the gate.
It's just really a reminder that he's not getting sucked back in.
Well, no, correct? It's more than that. It's as long as he is on this location and he has this exploration token underneath him, it means he explored it and he can attempt to close it if he chooses to. Okay, so say he fails, the next round he could try and close it again if he chooses to. But if he moved away from that for any reason, he would lose the exploration token. And in order to close it again, he'd have to come back, go through the other worlds, then come back out. Okay, now, if there were a monster here guarding this gate, and he popped back out, the turn he came out of the gate, you would just ignore the monsters. You would not have to do a combat check and all that. Or a evade check.
But the next, if he stayed?
If he stayed the next round, you would have to do either evade or a combat check. Okay, so that's it for Daryl. Who's up? Ashcan?
Ashcan. He is heading to Hibbs Roadhouse.
Okay. We go over to Kate. Unfortunately, that rapey monster got her. She's just going to stand up.
Or maybe the rapey monster got Mandy.
Is that what I said?
No, you said Kate.
I'm sorry.
Kate, you're Mandy.
Okay. And then he said...
She's going to...
Kate,
she pops out.
Kate is going up to...
Arkham. Independence would be nice, but... Yes.
So that's the end of the movement. Daryl's up first. He could try and close this gate, like I said, but he's going to screw Mandy. Not only that, we won't be able to seal it because he only has 2 clue tokens. But if he sealed it, Mandy couldn't get out. She gets lost in time and space, which means she basically gets delayed. It's a waste of, yeah. So instead, he's going to do the encounter. of the unnameable. Okay, so you come across a man examining some old bones. Pass a sneak -1 check. What is his sneak? His sneak is 1.
So you failed those.
I failed. Could spend a clue token.
But yeah.
Let me see if it's worth it. To go close enough to see what he's doing. He finally notices you and is impressed. Your skills introduces John the guard. So I can pick up another ally. You know what? I'll try it. Okay, so his sneak is at 1. It's a -1. He failed, obviously. Now I spent a clue token. I need a 5 or 6. He gets it. Okay. So he picks up John LaGrasse. If it weren't available, I'd restore all sanity and stamina to their maximum value. Okay, so he did pass. We're going to go through the ally deck here. We're going to find John, which happens to be the bottom one. Gives him a +2 will. And then you can claim monsters with the endless ability. So again, like I said, some of these monsters have that endless ability, meaning they would just go back to the monster cup if they were defeated. But he could keep them as trophies.
Okay, so it is Pete's turn.
Pete
is in Easttown, the black cards. Prohibition failed to influence the proprietor of Hibbs. You drink heavily while quizzing locals about the strange goings-on in Arkham. Make a will -1 check. If you pass, you hold your liquor and learn something. Gain 2 clue tokens. If you fail, you pass out, move to the street, and either have one item of your choice or all of your money stolen. Well, if I fail, I would go for my money because I have no money. So I guess I'd have to go with an item. But anyway.
Yeah.
So my will is a 3 -1, 2 die. And I passed.
She passes.
So I get 2 clue tokens.
2 clue tokens.
Wow, my man. So technically he has enough to
Close the gate.
close it and seal it.
Kate will go until
So
she's actually in Arkham.
She's not going to have an encounter. She's going to pay $2 and restore her sanity completely.
Okay.
So her sanity is a 6. So she will take 4.
And next, the max she could have, other than certain allies, will give you a boost in that. Yes. It does. The dog do that?
Yeah, the Duke is the maximum on to sanity.
So Ash King can have a sanity of 5 instead of 4, but normally the number printed on the card is the maximum you can have.
And I can also discard Duke to immediately restore my sanity.
Okay, so over to Mandy in the other world phase. Let's see. Red or yellow? We got yellow. At Rely. It says Rely. So it says, the stink of this place is unbearable. Pass a will. -1. Her will is 3. -1 would be 2. She passes. Okay, it says, or lose 1 stamina and sanity. So if I had failed, she'd lose 1 sanity and stamina. And her lunch. So the stink is so bad she puked. I've been there.
Don't look at me. I knew you were going to.
Alright. So that's it. We go into the Mythos phase. So let's see what we got here. We have the Unvisited Isle. Okay, so we get a gate. Get a monster token and a doom token. Let's see what kind of horrors Jen's going to draw this time.
Oh, it's a Care Bear. No problem.
Care Bear?
No, it's a cultist.
A cultist. Kinda.
Which has his horror increase, or his toughness increased by 2.
Right, because of Ithaca's special abilities for the cultists. Instead of beating them once, we'd have to beat them 3 times.
Great.
Or we'd have to get 3 successes. Science Building has a clue token appearing at it. We go down here. Squares and diamonds move on white. Do we have any of those? No, we've got 2 crescent moons. But circles move on black. Luckily for us, none of our investigators are out in the street. So they just stay up there in the sky. Alright, so we have an environment, an urban environment. So this isn't a weather environment card. Ithaca doesn't affect it. Alright. Now, the environment card will stay in effect until another environment card is drawn, or in the case of Ithaca, another weather card is drawn, and this one will get discarded. All right, so we have alien technology. Mygo have their toughness increased by 2. If an investigator passes a combat check against a Mygo, he draws 1 extra unique item. So we don't have any Mygos out right now. But we do have 2 up in the sky waiting for us. So their toughness is increased by 2, and if we beat them, we can draw 1 unique item. Just going to throw that out here to remind me. Now, being that this rumor card is here, we have to roll a die to see what happens. This is the end of the Mythos phase. So, roll a die at the end of every Mythos phase while this card is in play, beginning the turn after it enters play. On a 1 or 2, the terror level is increased by 1. So, Jennifer, on the first player, I'll roll that. We get a 2, we don't have to worry about it. If we had a 1, we'd have to deal with the terror track. Okay, and then finally, who gets the first player marker? Pete.
So Pete is going to go to that gate, I think.
This one? Yeah.
And then I'm going to send Kate to the gate in the unvisited.
All right, so what's Pete going to do with the monster? Is he going to attack it or sneak by it? It's got a +1 for the sneak. It's kind of an easy one. -1 for the horror, -1 for combat, and you only got to beat it once. It is an undead. I thought you had something that said something about undead. That
no,
keyword,
that was the cross that I could have gotten, but I gave.
That keyword always screws me up when we don't play this for a while. Undead has nothing to do with how the creature behaves as far as movement or combat towards it. The only thing it refers to is certain cards and weapons, and I think a couple of the encounter cards. Okay. But that keyword always screws us up when we don't play this.
Well, his will is a 3. So you think that's enough?
Well, -1.
I mean, I can move it up to 4. It's -1?
Yeah, so...
Alright, so I'll move that.
Well, be careful. The fight's -1 too.
Well, I don't have to fight it, though, do I?
No, you're going to evade it?
Well, no, I can fight it.
Well,
and then get sucked in, right?
The evade's not will. The evade would be
the
sneak.
Oh, that's sneak, right. Why do I think that?
I thought you were fighting. Yeah, the horror check would be the will.
Oh.
Yeah, you could sneak by it and then
I
get sucked.
can't move that because then I don't have enough movement to get there. So
It's a pretty easy monster.
Yeah, alright. I can fight it.
What do you got? You got what kind of weapons you got?
I got 2.
What, a 5 or something?
+3 +1, so that's 4. +4 is 8.
And then it'd be -1, so you'd have 7 dice. You only need 1 success. Yeah.
And then I'll get sucked in.
Yeah, during the encounter phase, you get sucked in. All right, so that's where you're going to go down there and fight them.
Yeah. Now for her with this monster. What are we talking about? Is a -3.
That's to sneak by it, to evade it. Now the cultists normally don't have a horror check, I believe, right? The back.
No.
Okay. Their fight is a -1 or +1?
+1.
So their combat value is +1.
But I have to beat it 3 times because it's.
But because of Ithaca, they're flesh eaters. She'd have to have 3 successes. So what's Kate got? Her fight is a 1.
But I can slide and make it a 2, and then I have that over there.
So we'll just say a minimum of 2 for that, and then any weapons she can use. I got a +2,
so alright, if I slide that over, I get 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think that's enough. I know that's not enough. Now, she has a couple spells.
Yeah.
Could try to cast them.
Yeah.
And they'll give her, if she passes, she'd have to lose some sanity or something. It depends on the spell. And then it'll give her like +4 or 6 or whatever to combat.
Casting is my lore.
Yes.
So casting -1, sanity cost of 1. Any phase that casting exhaust and gain 6 to combat checks until the end of the combat.
Right.
So, alright, so I can do my spell. And then, okay. Yeah,
that's
what
try?
Yeah.
So is your lure good enough for that? Or?
My lure's a 5.
Okay.
Right now. So.
Alright. So, what is Daryl? Daryl's just going to stay there, because if he moves... Hey, you know what? He doesn't have to stay there. She's going to come out. Yeah, he doesn't have to do that. So he's not going to do that. I am going to roll for the money retainer before I forget again. He keeps it. He gets $2. Daryl, I think, let's see. He's going to go up to the curiosity shop if he has enough movement. What's his speed? 4. So 1, 2, 3, plenty. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going up to the curiosity shop to try and buy some money. It would be great if we could get an Elder Sign. There's only 4 of them in the deck, so we'll see. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to move, leave that gate and move. Kate's going to pop out and hopefully seal the gate. So I'm going to bump her lure up to 4. -1 is a 3. I'm sorry, -3 is a 1 because that's the gate. So she got 1 die, but if she fails, she could try to reroll.
Yeah, so save her ability.
Yeah. All right. And I forgot Daryl's ability. During an Arkham encounter, he could draw 2 cards and choose one instead of just going for the 1. But that's no big deal. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Daryl's going to move. He's going to try and get some Elder Signs or something. All right, so who's up first?
Pete's going down there.
Where was he going?
Down to the gate.
Yeah, the gate. Okay, so now he's in this monster. He's got to choose to try to evade or fight it.
Fight it.
Okay, so it says... She screamed and fired again, but still the thing shambled on, teeth dripping as it groaned its horrible cry. It's a zombie, so Jen has to do a will -1 check. If she fails, she will take 1 point of sanity damage.
My will is 3, so I have 2 die.
2 die. Passes. Okay, so what that means is if she failed the fighting the monster, and she decided to stay there and fight it again, she wouldn't have to do another horror check. She already encountered it. Yeah. She's used to it. Yeah, she's just laughing at him now.
To fight it?
So to fight it, she has to do a fight -1, and if she fails that, she'll lose 2 points of stamina. So what's your fight?
My fight is 4, but I have 2 weapons, so I have 8, so that would be 7 die.
8, yes. She has 8 for her fight and all of her equipment. -1 because of the zombie. She has 2 successes, and the zombie only has 1 tear. No, I keep saying teardrop. Blood drop, 1 toughness. She beats him, and she takes him as a trophy.
Alright, so then he gets sucked somewhere.
Well, that doesn't happen until the encounter.
He doesn't get sucked yet.
I don't understand that monster trophy thing. Why would these guys be walking around with dead monsters in their backpack?
Currency. It's really why you ask such a stupid question.
I hate you. All right, who's up now? Mandy? Mandy's gonna pop out of the gate. That's all she's gonna do. So bring her over here. Kate is up, Jennifer.
All right, so Kate is going to 1, 2, 3 right here.
Okay. So, is she going to try to avoid the cultist or fight him?
She's going to fight him.
Alright, so the cultist doesn't have a hard check.
Nice.
He has a +1 to his combat, so whatever her toughness +1 is.
My fight.
Fight, rather, I'm sorry.
Is 2, 3,
And then you're going to do the spell, right?
Yeah. So my fight is 3, 4, 5. And then, but you think I should do the spell? Yes,
because his toughness is only 1, but because you have to add 2, so it's a total of 3. She has to get 3 successes. So I don't think she'll do that with 5 dice.
To be able to cast my spell, I have to test my lure -1, which would give me 4 die. So I failed. Nice. Crap.
Do you have...
I do not have a spare clue token.
Okay, so now she failed to get the tome. She would just do the combat now. So it would be whatever she had. What was it? Total of 5, I think it was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
plus. They use 1, so it would be 6.
All right.
And out of these 6 dice, she needs 3 successes. And she doesn't get it.
I got 2. Yay.
Okay, so here's what can happen. Now, she automatically loses 1 damage because that's what the cult does. She loses 1 sanity.
1 stamina. Barry can't say stamina.
And now you have a choice of trying to evade it or fight it again.
I'm going to try to fight it again because to evade it is -3.
Right.
My sneak is a 2.
So she would fail that. Alright, so being that she's going to attack again, she doesn't have to do another horror check, although this one doesn't have it. So it's the same deal. What's that spell? Is that a one-time thing? You got to exhaust it?
No, I could probably try again.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I can do that again.
Okay, so...
To cast and exhaust, but I didn't pass, so...
Oh, it says cast and exhaust?
But I didn't cast. I didn't...
No, you still tried, so it's exhausted, so you don't get it. Alright, so here we go again. 6 dice.
Failed, Dozer.
Failed. All of them.
Great.
Okay. She loses another stamina.
Great.
I think you're going to the hospital.
Might as well have just evaded him and taken damage.
Well, no, if you evaded and failed, then you would have to fight him.
Alright, so I gotta fight him anyway. So I gotta fight him again?
Yes. You're stuck now. You can't evade him. Another stamina. Okay, she only has 1 more.
And then she's going to the hospital.
And she's going to the hospital. She'll lose some stuff.
She's going to the hospital.
Okay, so Jen was knocked unconscious is what it is. So what that means is she has to lose half of her clue tokens and items.
I might as well then spend clue tokens to roll a die again. It's rounded up.
Round it up.
So I lose 2 clue tokens.
And then you gotta choose half of your items, which are everything with the skill.
Everything but the skill?
Yeah, you gotta lose 2 of whatever it is. Okay, and now, like I said, she's knocked unconscious, so she goes to St. Mary's Hospital, and she stays there. And she will get 1 point of stamina back. Also, if she had any retainers, she would lose the retainers once she was knocked unconscious. So that didn't work out so well.
No.
Alright, who was that? That was Kate.
Yeah.
Mandy's up.
No,
Kate was the last one, sorry. Daryl's up. Okay, so he's going to move. He's going to lose his Explore token. And he's going to move the Curiosity Shot. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of the movement. You go into the encounter phase. So, everybody's in Arkham. Jennifer, what is Ashcan going to do? He's going to get sucked through the gate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here at the Black Key? We got the Dreamlands. So, boom. Kate's up. She is going to encounter this gate.
Actually, Mandy.
I'm sorry. Mandy's up. So, to encounter a gate, you take your fight or lore. You choose whichever one's highest. Her lore is 4. And then you subtract or add the modifier of the gate. In this case, 3. Rely is a pretty tough gate. And then, I don't think she has anything else that'll help her with her lore. No. So, I need a 1 or I need a 5 or 6. Got a 6. I succeeded. I only need 1 success. So what happens is I have closed this gate. I will take the gate as a trophy, but there's symbols on the front of the gate, and any monster with that symbol will be removed from the board and go back to the monster cup. But we do not have any of those guys there. Alright, so now the gate is closed. Mandy has 5 clue tokens, so she can seal the gate, meaning that no other gate can open up on this location during the Mythos phase. So we take one of the Doom tokens, flip it over to the Elder Sign side, and that location is sealed, and we are 1/5 of the way to succeeding. Okay, goes over to Kate. I'm sorry, because she was knocked unconscious, she has no other encounter on this space. So it goes back to Daryl. And Daryl is going to go to the Curiosity Shop, try to buy some stuff. Drew 3 unique items. And we got an Elder Sign, Jen.
Awesome.
So he's going to buy that naturally. The Elder Sign is a very powerful weapon in this game. And basically what that does is, instead of going through what Mandy just did, she could just, if she had this card, she could just use it and then automatically close and seal the gate without spending any clue tokens. Okay, so Daryl gets the Elder Sign. The other 2 cards go to the bottom of the deck. Alright, Jennifer. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Now we go to Ashcan. Oh, he just got sucked. I'm sorry. We go to the Mythos phase. What?
He just got sucked.
He got sucked. He sucks. So Independence Square just lost 2 clue tokens. You get a gate. Open that puppy. We have a clue appear at the Unnameable, which we just sealed, so it gets a clue token. Mandy automatically gets that. Any squares or diamonds move on white. We don't have any. Circles move on black. Again, they're all of our flying creatures. None of our investigators are in the streets, so we don't have to worry about that. We have a environment card, a mystic environment card. So it says, investigator who end their movement in Rivertown streets may choose to delve into dark mysteries using their life force. They roll dice equal to their current stamina, and for every failed die, they lose 1 stamina. If this reduces them to 0, they are devoured, which means they're out of the game. Okay, and we'll get into that if it ever occurs. It's a little different between being devoured during the game while the Ancient One's asleep and when he wakes up. Okay, so he would be devoured, and the player must start a new character. Otherwise, they would gain 3 clue tokens. So it's a little risky, but it's kind of worth it.
Technically, the first player should read the cards, but Barry hogs them and always reads them.
Yeah, it's just easier. Alright, so now, being that this is a rumor, it will replace this rumor. So this rumor would get discarded. This rumor would come out. Okay. So that is the end of that.
What about that other rumor? You didn't replace the rumor.
Oh, we didn't get another rumor out. That's an environment card. What did I say? I said another rumor. I'm sorry. This environment card replaced the other environment card. Okay. I was thinking this rumor's still in effect, so now we got to roll 1 die. Jen, do you want to do it?
No.
Why not? Got a 3, nothing happens. Okay, now the first player marker gets moved to Mandy. Okay. Alright, folks, going to pause the video here.
Jen has to go potty.
Come back and join us. Get gaming. Have fun. See you next time.